It's Gloria Mayfield Banks, and welcome to Super Bad All Day Long. Welcome to Super Bad All Day Long. It must be Wednesday. It must be noon-ish. I'm so very excited to bring you this show today. I'm so glad to connect with you on Instagram as well as on Facebook Live, and I have to tell you this. Oh, you'll see this on YouTube. Absolutely. You will definitely see this on YouTube. But today we're talking about something that definitely is required to be super bad all day long. Okay, so first I have to tell you, I am so very excited. Just asked today, got an email to go to Germany to speak in Germany. Very excited. I just got to get one speaking engagement in Antarctica, and I would have hit all 7 continents. 7. It is 7 continents. But I'm going to Germany. I'm just waiting for a little bit more details to see if I can accept that invitation. Also, I got the cover of a magazine today. I know. It looks fabulous. I can't wait to tell you more about it. I cannot wait to tell you more about it. But it really inspired me to see what they had captured from my conversation with them, talking about being grateful. Can you hear a little raspiness in my voice? Was because I had an amazing advance this weekend. 500 powerful women who learned how to be more super bad all day long, who learned how to be more unapologetically powerful. So, when we talk about being super bad all day long, I am clearly talking to you about being unapologetically more powerful. You may be up here already. Well, we want to go up here. Like, I'm always growing. I know you're always growing. And so I have to tell you, I hope that you join me on the Power Huddle. Search Facebook and you go to the Power Huddle. And you join me because you are very interested in being stronger, smarter, and more successful. You do know that as we connect, we make each other better because iron sharpens iron. Well, last week, we talked about the things that require one to be inspirational. We talked about how you become more inspirational and how you inspire others. We talked about how important it is to be inspired. And when I tell you, I was reminded of that at the advance this weekend, the power of inspiration, the power of taking other people to another location, another location, yes, an event, to get inspired, to shift your mind. I could see it happening. I could see different people's mind shift happening in the moment as they became inspired. And they were able in that moment to forget their past and to move forward. I could see in that moment that they were willing now to do something that they had not been willing to do before. I could see in that moment that inspiration caused them to become aware of their thoughts. And being aware of their thoughts allows them to change the way they were thinking, change the way they were receiving. Emotional management can be shifted dramatically when one is inspired because they can do something different. However, to get to that place, to get to that environment, to get to that mind shift, to change your results, they had to invest. So we go from inspire to being super bad all day long because you chose to invest. And here's what I want to talk to you about today. We often are very clear how to invest in those that we care about. Invest in our spouse, invest in our children, invest in our parents, invest in our siblings. We're so easy to invest in others. So the lesson today on this Super Bad All Day Long show is how to learn how to invest in yourself. And when you invest in yourself, you are far more effective in what you invest in others. Invest in those you care about. Invest in those that are your family members. Invest in your community. And invest in those you lead. When you talk about being super bad all day long, you are talking about influence. You're talking about the more I can influence others, the more happier I am, the more fulfilled I am, the more excited because of your investment. So I'm really, really excited to talk to you about places that you can invest in you first so that you increase your effectiveness in investing in others as well. Okay, so let's talk about these places. Because one of the areas that you want to know that will reap the benefits of your investment is in your personal growth. In order to be stronger, smarter, and more successful, you have to invest in your personal growth. And that happens so many different ways: in what you read, in what you listen to, in who you talk to, in who are your role models. I could go on and on and on in this super bad show about who are your role models. And as we bring guests on the show, you are going to be shifted by some people I put before you who can be magnificent role models. So 2 things I want you to focus on: who are your role models, and what kind of role model are you choosing to become? The event that you go on. Events, sometimes you can get in your car and you get to an event. Sometimes I had a lot of people get in a bus and get to an event so that they had a lot of people there. The leaders took charge in making sure that their team members didn't have any excuses why not to get there. So they also got on a bus to get there. Maybe you need to get on a plane to get there. Maybe the event is on your computer. I don't care. I'm just here to tell you that when you choose to put your body in a place where you can get impacted, you will be impacted. The environment, the surrounding, the event can make a difference. Travel. You have to invest in your travel. Today I got a phone call to come to Dallas. Be there. And I need to be there. And it's important. And I'm glad that I can. I will invest in travel. I've always invested in travel. For me to get to the top of the game, not climbing to the top. Now I am at the top of the game. In order for me to be at the top of my game, I had to invest in the travel. Not just the finances for the travel, but the inconvenience of travel or the time of travel. I'm going to do a mind-shifting retreat later in this month of October, and I'm going to drive there. Why? It's probably going to be about a 4 or 5 hour drive. I love that because I will have time to talk to people. I will have time to listen. I will have time to podcast. I will have time to invest in me. So when I get there, I will be so full that I'm able to give to others. But that's coming because I'm going to invest in the travel. Invest in your training. I was talking to a woman today, and I was coaching her on getting her to the next level by the new year. As we talk about falling in love with you in this season, as the season has changed, October, November, December, in order to invest in yourself, you have to fall in love with you. Falling in love with you in October, November, and December will give you the opportunity to create a new 2019. So I'm telling you, you have to invest in your training. And I was talking to her about where she is intentional on learning how to do it right so that her business is built on skill, not just on charisma, not just on excitement, not just on energy, not just on contest, but built on skill. Because when you get discouraged, it's the skill set that you pull upon to get you back on track. It's the skill set that you pull upon to create the momentum. It's the skill set that you pull upon when other people tell you that you can't, that you know that you can't, because you're skilled. Like, I am so skilled in network marketing. I am so skilled in network marketing that I know I can do anything when it comes to that part of the business. I am so skilled at sales training that I can pass it on because I've invested in my training and I know how to teach other people how to do it. Not just am I clear on the skill set, I'm also clear on how to train so that my skill set can be transferred. Yesterday, I believe it was, I made a Facebook Live about the foundation of selling. Really understanding how serving is a part of selling, how solutions is a part of selling, so that selling is a profession that you can embrace and not be sidetracked by people telling you that you're not able to learn to sell. That's crazy. You have to invest, you guys. You have to invest. You have to invest in your product. You have to invest in your product. I don't know what your product is. Your product might be tangible. It might not be tangible. But whatever it is, you have to invest in it to get it better, to be very mindful of what your audience needs, to be very aware. I have a product right now that I'm so excited about, teaching people how to make real millions. How can I teach you to make real millions? How to make real millions in network marketing, or how to make real millions in whatever your profession and choice is. I've got 2 classes right now, and if you want more of me, you can go to GloriaMayfieldBanks.com and get more of me. You might want the class making real millions in network marketing, or you might want the class on what it takes to be successful in your life and in your business. They are there for you, and they're different amounts of information. There's different costs associated with it, and there's different results that you gain from it. But when I tell you, it is some powerful things in there, because many times, if you're a leader of other people, or you want to become a leader of other people, you do have to understand how critical it is for you to be able to talk to people about the importance of investing in themselves first, so that as they invest in others, they take them higher, faster, because it makes such a difference. I want you to know that I am so glad that you joined me on Superbad All Day Long, that you will follow with me on Superbad All Day Long as we create a place for you to grow, as we fall in love with you, because that will be super, super important. You guys, as we are Superbad All Day Long, and we're a community that cares about each other, we can make a difference for others. Oh my gosh, 2 amazing, challenging life circumstances happened. A very, 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 very close friend of mine lost her husband / fiance. We call him / fiance. But she lost him this week. And it really caused us to stop and focus. What could you possibly be complaining about? What could you possibly? Life is short, so now's the time to take it seriously. The other thing is that Hurricane Michael is coming for Florida. And you, like me, know people in Florida, know people in that part of the country. And, you, like me, care about people you know and maybe people you don't know. So we're praying for their safety, for their coverage, for God's grace on them as they really do make a difference. Our love makes a difference. Our prayers make a difference. So we'll be watching as this community takes it to a higher level. I want to tell you, we're taking a step in the bad direction, because we're super bad all day long. We're taking a step in the bad direction. So you know what I always tell you? I want you to pick something to invest in you first that you hadn't been willing to do up until today. And I want you to put it in the comment section. I also want, if you're watching the replay, that you put hashtag replay. If you watch this on the replay, put hashtag replay and put what you decided to invest in you first that you hadn't been willing to invest in until you watched this show. It's Gloria Mayfield Banks, and I'm bringing you Superbad all day long. Hashtagging Superbad all day long. And I invite you, don't forget, if you're talking about me, Hashtag Glow Nation. I'm so excited that you joined with me today. See you over in the Power Huddle. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.